What's going on, guys? Quick video. Topic I don't really want to talk about it, but it's a problem in the fitness industry and needs to be addressed. So, back in the 70s and 80s, pro bodybuilders used steroids. Nobody's denying it, and it's known. But it wasn't as prevalent, and people weren't using as much of them. And the people that were using them were guys with elite genetics that didn't really know what they were doing, but you didn't see people using steroids as much recreationally, and you didn't see the drug use in your average lifter and in every gym. Today you can walk into any gym and you can look around the room and pick out the people that are on steroids. You know the people that are using drugs. And people talk about it, not really, and it's not accepted by the general public, and I don't think it really will be because of the problem that it is. So today, you have so many young kids, and when I say young, I think I'm going to say anyone under 20. Let's just go with that. I even say 25. I don't think that anybody under 25 should be using steroids at all. I'm natural and I plan on staying natural. But I don't get it. Why would you put your body through that when you have high testosterone levels when you haven't seen what you can obtain naturally? It doesn't make any sense to me. On top of that, younger people typically can't afford what steroids and drugs that are involved cost. And this causes an enormous problem. So you have people selling drugs so that they can support their own drug use. And that's a very common thing in recreational drugs as well. But I'm going to stick with it with the bodybuilding side. Now, in bodybuilding today and in normal gyms, you have young kids using insane amounts of steroids to get as big as possible, and they don't do it safely, and in my opinion, it's a complete waste of time and money. You have people that have never worked out and go on these crazy steroid cycles, and let's say they gain 30, 40 pounds, and then they lose it all, and they do it all over again next summer. Do you know how hard that is on your body? I want people to think a little bit about what they're doing. And I'm not really going to get into a steroid rant, as at the end of the day, it's your decision, it's your body, you can do what you want. But the fitness industry in general, has a lot of problems. And I'm going to give you an example of something that happened really recently. So apparently today, a pro men's physique competitor just got busted for cocaine. And he had 55 pounds of cocaine in his possession. That's like $1 million worth. That's an insane amount of money. So you have young guys that are putting their lives at risk to keep up with their drug use. And this is a guy in men's physique. Physique was originally created so you didn't have to be really big. Now you have the pro men's physique guys, 225, shredded on stage. That's insane. That's not natural. Classic physique, I think they have the right idea. I think that classic physique is perfect. You want the small waist, good proportions, with size. I think it's awesome. Now you have the heavyweight bodybuilders. That's absolutely insane. I don't know what they're looking for anymore in the Olympia. It's not proportions, it's basically size. That's all that matters. Let's see how big we can get. And that's the problem with this industry, is that we're always pushing to see if you can get a little bit farther, but not necessarily better. Just bigger, not better. So, I don't know. I'm baffled at how messed up this industry is. And I know I'm sitting here talking about it, and that's part of the problem. We have everybody on their cell phone, everybody's telling whatever they want, and people believe it, and people don't question anything. If I tell you guys something, I hope you guys at least Google it before you go try something. If I tell you that you should go, don't do this. If I say that you should have protein drinks. When you're trying to lose weight, you should only have protein drinks, nothing else, 5 times a day. I hope you guys wouldn't listen to that advice. I hope you guys would actually think about it logically, do some research, or just use your common sense and realize that that's not the best option. But people don't do that. So you have new people coming into a gym, and you have somebody go up to them. Oh man, what's your goal? Oh well, I'm 160 pounds. I want to be 200 shredded. Okay, well the first thing they tell you is, okay, I'd go on deck. I'd go on test. I would add in all this other stuff because that will get you to your goal as fast as possible. But it's not always about getting to your goal as fast as possible. It's about the journey of getting there. I don't want to wake up tomorrow and be 200 pounds and shredded and then take 20 years off my life. That's not for me. If that's for you, that's awesome. It's not for me. And I'm not taking anything away from people that are using steroids. Not for a second. I know it takes a lot of hard work. And at the end of the day, when you get to the pros, everybody's using. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Everybody knows it, whether they're going to admit to it or not. Any pro bodybuilder is using steroids. So, in the IFBB anyway. So, if that's what you want to do, then you have to know that that is the path that you have to go down. Most likely. But most people don't want to be an IFBB pro. Most people want to look good and they want to be healthy. They want longevity. So if that's what you want, if you want to look good when you're 60, 50, 60, 70 years old, think about what you're putting in your body. And think about what you have to do so that you're around when you're 50, 60, 70 years old. And that's what I'm thinking about now. I'm getting more into the health part, healthy side of lifting weights. Don't get me wrong, I want to look good. And I believe that there's a balance. There's a balance between health and looks. Because, let's be honest, the healthiest you can be is probably, healthiest for me is based on science, would probably be for me to be about 140 pounds, super skinny, and be able to run, have crazy endurance. But that's not how I want to look. So I'm going to accept that. I'm going to try to get as big as possible. But I'm not going to put all the chemicals in my body so that I can get there faster. So maybe it takes me an extra 3 years to get to a physique that, okay, I don't even want to say that. To get to, let's say, 200 pounds. Maybe that takes me 3 years to get there. I'm okay with that. I like seeing slow progress. I like seeing sustainable progress. Because the faster that you gain something, the faster you can lose it. If I hop on a steroid cycle and then stop working out, I lose that just as fast as I put it on, maybe faster. If I spend 3 years, 4 years, 10 years working out, building a solid physique, and then I take 3 months off, I'm not going to lose all of my size. So I just want people to think about what they're doing and think about what their goal really is. Because it's really easy to look at yourself in the mirror. Because I've done it. I've looked in the mirror and been like, wow, I really want to look. I'm 180 pounds. I want to be 200. I want to be that shredded 200. You go and look at all the guys on YouTube. You scrolling through Instagram. I want to be that. And I want to be that now. And I know that none of them are natural. But I can pull myself back a little bit and say, think about what I want and say that that's not worth it to me. So that's all I want you guys to think about. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry I kind of just rambled on a bit, but I hope I got a point across. Comment comment down below your thoughts, and I will talk to you guys soon.